All right. I believe I fixed it. Yeah. We about to find out. Let's see what's going on. And they eat this. Okay, y'all can hear me? Bad. Bad, honey. Good. Greetings, Meadow. How you doing, baby? I'm like, what? Lord, it's a new day. Okay, good. Glad y'all came back. I miss y'all. And we got some things we need to talk about. Yay! Welcome back to the chat, babies. Greetings, darlings. And if you're new here, welcome. Rich Rising, Dina. Glad y'all can catch me live, honey. And like I was saying to you before, happy belated birthday, boo. Happy belated birthday. Bro, yeah, we back. We transmuting that energy too, baby. We transmuting that energy too. We're not gonna worry about it. So Rebel Sunise, look at my baby's Princess Stacy. Miss Hill, how you doing, honey? China, hi China, Jasmine, Bianca, Ash M. Who else in here? Phoenix, the mystic messenger. Hey, how my baby's doing today? Happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day. I miss y'all too. I really miss y'all too. I was like, we're gonna see if this shit work today. And it's working. So let's just cruise with it. The topic I did want to talk about, I might pull some cards. I don't know. They just help me think. But what's been coming up a lot is transmutation. Transmute the energy. Transmute the energy, baby. I've been talking about, how the collective is going through a major shift, a major upgrade. And through this upgrade, what was once solid is now crumbling and something new is being birthed. And through this energy, you can feel yourself, because everything is changing so fast, you may feel like everything is against you, or what you really want is not coming into being, or the way you used to getting things done is not happening that way. Like a lot of y'all on this energy have been getting called to rest and pull back and honestly protect your energy, protect your mind, protect your heart, protect your space, protect you. And not in a way where you like paranoid all the time, but it's just like with all these shifts and changes, if you're not careful, you will start to think when certain things is leaving your life, you will start to think it's your fault, or when certain things are not manifesting, you probably think, okay, what am I not doing? What do I need to do? What's going on? It's just like, we got to chill. We're transmuted energy right now. Energy never dies, it's only transmuted. And some of you within this energy may be catching strays from other people. You get what I'm saying? Comments, about you and what you're doing and how you're living. And some of y'all don't give a fuck in this energy also. So you may catch yourself just really just going with the flow, very much detached. And people probably be saying to you, oh, you need to worry. You need to be concerned. You need to see what's going on in the world. You need to catch up with the news. You need to see what's going on around you. Yeah, I am going to pull some cards. And I just kept hearing today, transmute the energy. Because a lot of y'all were going through these level ups and shit. Some of you may be feeling targeted energetically, baby. What you saying in these comments? You said, felt that last week. I was in the starting question, my whole existence and path got me down and crying. I needed this release. Yeah, baby, don't feel that way. Everybody going through a shift right now. And it's spiritual. It's very much spiritual. It's a spiritual warfare. And you do have to protect your mind, protect yourself, protect your space, protect your home. Like a lot of y'all right now may need to do some energy cleansing in your home, whether that be sage, watching your floors, take you some spiritual baths. Shit like that is very important right now because somebody said to me the other day, they was like, "We in a recession." They kept saying that we in a recession. I don't, bitch, don't project that over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't send that. I don't want that energy. That's your life. That's your experience. That's what you got going on. I don't want that. But it's just like a lot of fear mongering, a lot of people wanting to keep you down. You know what I'm saying? Situations wanted to keep you down. And we're not fucking playing into that game because again, when you realize all is mind, baby, all this energy, you can never really be up and stuck. I know that's right. I'm recession proof. It's so good to see y'all all up in here though. I really do miss y'all. A girl been having to pull back and really just realign. Realign right now. I feel like that's what a lot of y'all doing, pulling back y'all energy. That shit is so important right now, y'all. Mystic Messenger, thank you, baby. He said, "I am safe and secure no matter what." And it's a fucking illusion, yo. Because okay, going back into alchemy, you can transform any fucking situation depending on how you perceive things. This is why a lot of fear-based shit is being pushed out because it's like that lower energy want to govern your perception. If it can get in your head, it's like a motherfucking parasite and start to navigate how you move. It got you. But when you solid in yourself, you understand what you're connected to spiritually. You ground yourself in yourself, which means you'll be grounded in your reality. Can't nobody fuck with you. But I'm gonna be real with you. The people who really move with that type of energy, you'll find yourself being targeted by other people, by other energies. That don't mean it's gonna work against you, but you'll find yourself attracting that shit more and more because it's like um people are intimidated by that shit. You make people uncomfortable with you being comfortable in yourself. I had somebody tell me not so long ago, they was like, you obsessed with yourself. You obsessed with yourself. Bitch, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, bitch? This is my life. What should I be obsessed with? What should I be focused on? You tell me. Like I was just like, what? Like, I don't understand y'all hoes. What the fuck? But yeah, transmute the fucking energy. Shit, start saying to yourself every time somebody speak of my name, good or bad, something good happens for me. Every time I'm living rent free in somebody's mind, something good happens for me. Whether I know what's going on, or I don't know what's going on, however the cards may play out, this is all happening for me. It's all going according to the divine plan because you connected with that. You get what I'm saying? Hi, Jess. Welcome back, baby. We're not doing that. This is the timeline where, as I've been saying to y'all, look at the world coming out. You got to really be in control of your fucking mind, baby. For my witches, my wizards, warlocks, fairies, mermaids, whatever you call yourself. Regular Joe Smo, it don't even fucking matter. You need to be 10 toes down on whatever the fuck you believe in. Because if you out here shaky, you back and forth with yourself, I don't know if I'm coming or I'm going. Your energy, okay, just say like spiritually, because as above, so below. If you back and forth with yourself like that, spiritually, you off balance. And that can make you very receptive to other people's projections. Let's just say you got that one person in your family. Every time they come around, they know exactly what to say to throw your ass off. They know exactly what to say to get under your skin. It could be somebody at work. Shit could be a fucking stranger. But if you allow that to throw your ass off, bitch. Mm-mm. Not doing it, baby. We looking good. We feeling good. The best thing you could do in this energy is really relax, because then you'll be going against the grain. If the majority of the world is panicking, if the energy around you is chaotic, when you go in the opposite direction, when you choose to feel good, when you choose to focus on yourself, on your immediate environment, everything turns in your favor. You're not affected by shit. Look at that yin yang. You become balanced, darling. You become balanced. Mm-mm. Hey, Shalonda. We talking about transmuting this energy, honey. Just become fucking on phase, baby. The more you detach, the more everything really just sync up with you in the best of ways. Somebody said something to me today that I guess they assumed was gonna piss me off. I would just start laughing at the shit, because I'm just like, it's a projection. It's a projection. That's how you feel. That's not how I feel. Let them have it. This is not the energy to be arguing with people. If you know you right, you know how you feel, you solid in yourself. That's what the fuck you roll with. That's what you go with right now. You don't have to explain who you are, what you believe, what you're about, how many times you did what, why you doing what. That's a waste of energy. Fucking pointless. And being that our energy is our currency right now, you really got to manage where the fuck you dish this shit out at. Online, offline, on the phone, off the phone, in person, out of person. Uh-uh. Carry you some crystals on you to protect your motherfucking energy. Talk less and listen more. They'll be telling everybody what the fuck you going through. Especially if they ain't ever been there to help you in the first fucking place. Some people just want to check in with you and hear what you got going on in your life so they can calculate your moves, so they can plot on you. Something I was hearing for some of the collective or whoever here, some of y'all got people watching you and keeping up with you just to see if what they throwing at you or what they saying about you is going to manifest. Because you always doing so fucking good. You get what I'm saying? Despite how you may feel, despite what you got going on, you always keeping your head up. You always, you get what I'm saying? Just doing what the fuck you got to do. Regardless of whatever is going on, you always managing your life. You're managing yourself, right? And some of y'all got people really hitting you up and calling you. Girl, what you got going on? What you been up to? Did you move yet? Is your job going good? You been feeling good? Like what the fuck? And it's not in a way, y'all know how to tell when people is really interested because they pour into you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if you was lacking something, you wasn't feeling good, and it's just like, oh bitch, here goes some money for some lunch. You get what I'm saying? Let me take you out. Or girl, come over here, let's catch a vibe. But when they're not doing none of that, but they just want to pull and see what's going on. You got to be mindful of that, baby. That's a monitoring motherfucking spirit. And 9 times out of 10, that'll be the same people throwing shots at your ass when you're not looking. I know I had a few people do me like that, bitch, but I'm just like, one thing about my spirit team, they gonna send me a dream. They gonna send me a dream. If you know, you know. Bitch, if you know, you know. I'm gonna catch that dream. I'm gonna catch that feeling. I'm gonna see that image. I'm gonna know what's up. But when y'all dealing with that with people, some people like to burn a reversal candle to send some of that energy back. Or something as simple as y'all word, like I was just saying before. You know, you can just say something as simple as, anybody speak of me, think ill of me, shit, good or bad. The energy is transmuted into my favor. Anytime somebody speak down on me, bitch, I make money. Somebody bring me a gift. You get what I'm saying? You don't get bent out of shape about people talking about you. People always gonna talk. People gonna always say something. People gonna always try to do something. Those people gonna always exist, no matter what the fuck going on. So the best thing too, again, is pulling your energy back, focusing on yourself, and this could be in life in general, not just with people, but just in life. When shit is going one way and it's crazy, shift your energy in the opposite direction. The universe love when we honestly go against the fucking grain, because it expands when we do that. When you trying to fall in line and be like, man, fuck, man, shit just bad right now, man. What the fuck? What we gonna do with that? We can't cook with that. We can't cook nothing good with that. We can't cook nothing good with that, baby. But when you look at that chaotic ass energy, you just like, you know what? I'm about to create something out of nothing. I'm about to create something out of nothing. I'm about to do something great with this shit. I don't know. That'd be my mentality. I'm about to cook up something nice with this shit. Something real good. About to boost my mood, about to boost my aura. Shit, some of y'all can transmute that energy and turn it into a beauty ritual, bitch. You get what I'm saying? Every time something weird go on, you just get more beautiful. You get more intelligent. You gain more wisdom. You get what I'm saying? You get more sexy. Your body is just you get what I'm saying? Every time something weird happen, you just upgrade. Start saying that to yourself, and I promise you, your life will mirror what you say. Somebody asked me not too long ago, they was like, girl, they were like, it's something about you, girl. You just glowing. You just, what is you doing? I'm just like, honestly, I'm just chilling. But I've learned how to use my words. I've learned how to observe shit and turn it into my favor. And I'm not doing nowhere near as many rituals as I used to around my life, y'all. I'm really just chilling. I'm really just speaking shit out into the universe. Well, what's that saying in the Bible? In the beginning there was the word. So I really started to sit with that. In the beginning it was the word. So what are you saying? What are you thinking? And I'm telling y'all, shit started shifting so fast for me. Shit started shifting so fast for me, yo. It almost scared the shit out of me. It was almost a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. It was almost a little scary because I'm just like, oh, this is working like real quick. Like this is real fast. But also too, what I noticed with this, what amplified it is that detached energy, is that um I don't know, just not taking things too seriously, But just like, you know what I said, what I said. Don't overthink it, baby. Don't overthink it at all. It really ain't nothing to overthink. Honestly, I hate to beat on people to be like, it be the enemy, it be the enemy. I don't even want to say it be the enemy. It's just a lower energy. That's all that's really okay. So, y'all, in this life, everything is energy. There's a higher energy, and then there's a lower energy. How you know something is of low energy? It ain't really based on what you have, it's how that thing moves. You get what I'm saying? It's what that thing projects out. Okay. So let's just say a person in lower energy, they're always speaking negative. They really don't have nothing good to say about nobody. Nothing. Everything is just wah, 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 wah. They hate to see other people having a good time. You get what I'm saying? A person in high energy don't really give a fuck. They live in, they're carefree, they're happy. They have their moments when they just, you know what I'm saying? They're going through something, but they're not trying to make other people feel what they feel. Okay. So you just have to be mindful of when people coming around you and just observe the energy. No, it has nothing to do with you. Because some of y'all still in a space where it's just like, well, why they coming at me like that? Girl, that's just where the fuck they at. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Same with situations when weird shit going on in your life. It's not always the result of what you brought. I had to shift that for myself because for a long time, you know how they say like you could be self-aware to a fault. I used to be so self-aware that I would be like, okay, well, I created this. How did I create this? How did I bring this in? What made me do this? And it's just like, girl, whoa, chill out. Every shit just be happening sometimes. All right. You don't have to cling on to it. Because a lot of time when you try to cling on to it and see like why is this happening this way, you get stuck in a loop of trying to fix something that wasn't even meant for you to fix. So I just started stepping back, be like, okay, well, it's just working in my favor. That didn't go the way I planned, but you know what I'm saying? The divine may have a better plan for me. Source have a better plan for me. Does that make sense, y'all? Yes, Miss Nina, I'm gonna post this live. I love how the live is still going though. Like we just in here. It ain't tripping. Don't get attached to it. Okay, y'all, it's making sense. Don't get attached to it, honey. Sometimes y'all, I even be at the point where I be like, you know, even when the good things happen, that was gonna happen for me anyway. Because it pulls you out of the energy of thinking you have to make the good shit happen. It was gonna happen for me anyway. Bye, Kita baby. Hey, boo. And that just be that. When you in this energy, yo, it's so fucking crazy how you can greatly inspire people with this and also piss people off with this. Please keep y'all focus on, you know, just who you inspiring. I personally feel like when people try to down you for doing better, upgrading your life and living good and just feeling good, in some way, they love that shit. But I heard something the other day. It was like when people try to humble you, it's not something you necessarily did to them. It's because they want to bring you down to the level they're on so they can feel good about themselves. It's like your presence, who you are, you embodying your authentic self trigger them so fucking much. It remind them of the work they haven't did so much that they need you to come back down so they can feel good about themselves. Transmuting all motherfucking energy. Transmute all motherfucking energy, bitch. Let's see what Spirit got to say. One card on this situation. One card on this. Look, Triumph came right the fuck out, bitch, because you just keep charging ahead, ho. You just on your high horse, bitch. Spirit saying you gonna triumph every motherfucking time. You gonna win every motherfucking time. Boy is not bothered by nothing. This y'all collective. I'm telling y'all. Y'all energy right now got people like I had a dream the other day. Somebody late last year, it was a family member that I had a big confrontation. It was a big confrontation, bitch. It was huge. It was to the point where I don't even fuck with that person no more. I was like, that was the last straw. But I've been having dreams about that person ever since. And in the dreams, they will come to me and tell me, you need to put your pride aside and we need to just talk again. We need to just talk again. We need put your pride aside. I'm just like, no. What we not gonna do? I can forgive you. I can let it go, but that don't mean I have to invite you back into my life. Once you cross that line, once I feel disrespected, I don't say, oh, you was just having a bad fucking day. You get what I'm saying? Oh, we was just going through something at that time. No, bitch. When you got that angry and you started showing your true colors, when you said what you said, I believed you. I'm not gonna be. When a person show you their true colors, you believe them. You don't sit here and be like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? I expect people to do me the same fucking way, bitch. If I said something, that's probably my Aries ass, bitch. When I say something, if I feel like I was right, bitch, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not gonna sit here and try to. I just said that's how I felt. If you don't want to fuck with me after that, you don't have to fuck with me after that. But I would never go back on my word. Because trust and believe, I thought long and hard about what the fuck I was gonna say before I said it. So if the other person didn't do that, that has nothing to do with me. But when I say, y'all, I've been having dreams back to back of this person, I'm like, no, you're not about to drain my fucking energy. I've been having issues with you all my whole life. I finally let it go. Okay, Libra gang. No. No, we don't tolerate disrespect. I feel like if we would have talked that situation, like we were just talking like adults, then yeah, maybe, but it got escalated. It escalated, y'all. Like from 0 to 100. I was just like, no, I don't even like getting mad like that. I don't like getting mad like that. We're going through a transformation, baby. Triumph and transformation, bitch. I'm telling y'all. The mask is off. Whoever I'm talking to right now, because bitch, we all in this one collective. We going through the period of our life where we no longer wearing a mask anywhere. Some of us or some of y'all, you knew how to blend in, right? You know how to go places and cloak yourself or blend in certain environments to try to. I'm here to make things go a little smoother. A lot of y'all not doing that no more because you realize how much energy you was wasting. Okay, certain environments where y'all was just smiling. I'm gonna just smile and just get through the day. Y'all not doing that. If y'all not feeling it that day, y'all not feeling it that day. If y'all want to talk that day, y'all talking that day. If you want to be giddy and witty that day, you giddy and witty that day. If you want to be a chill, laid back intellectual that day, that's what you're kicking. You're kicking that knowledge. You're not worrying about who get it. Like I always feel like something has been stripped from y'all. I feel like y'all spirit team has stripped y'all from limiting yourselves. Y'all not limiting yourselves no more. This is an energy where you need to be bold, where you need to be authentic, where you need to be outspoken. You don't have to say everything. But if you're afraid to say how you really feel, what's on your mind for real, if you're afraid to do what you really want to do right now, you're going to feel targeted. You're going to feel isolated. Some of y'all may even feel crazy because they're going to be like, I'm constantly trying to move in an energy that don't resonate with me. Dead. I feel that, baby. So now I'm just flowing in my authenticity. I feel that. Down to earth said I don't like getting mad like that either. I'd be exhausted for 3 days. Girl, I was exhausted for like a week. Man, the amount, like I really, it was bad. I don't like getting mad. Like, that's why I was like, I know I've evolved as an Aries bitch because I used to thrive off arguments and shit. I did. Not no more. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So if I blow up like that, I'm really caring about what's going on. Like, come on, shit. Mm-mm. But yeah, y'all, like, and you know what's crazy? As the vision I'm getting is like, in the midst of all this, y'all gifts are developing. Okay. It's like the chaos is happening to distract some of y'all from y'all fucking gifts. That's how cunning that lower energy is. And you know how I always say everything is spiritual, everything is spirit. You know, somebody, I'm literally seeing like body hopping. Like some of these spirits is like jumping from different people to fuck with y'all. And it's because you are upgrading so majorly. Whoever I'm talking to, bitch, you have upgraded. I don't even think you may even realize. Some of y'all predicting shit and it's happening minutes later. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like y'all feeling I'm here in between worlds. So some of y'all hyper aware of the being in both worlds. So like the one foot in the spiritual, one foot in the physical, and y'all navigating like it's like a teeter totter. Y'all navigating both worlds now. That's a new skill. A lot. Some of y'all developing. And again, that's probably why some of y'all could feel like this pressure of the world or people around you because it's trying to make you forget again. Oh shit! It said forget again, bitch. So some of y'all remembered, you're remembering who you are, and the energy is the lower energy is trying to make y'all forget or trying to make you question like maybe that was a coincidence. Ain't no fucking coincidence. So he said, yeah. Oh, he said, I've been watching my mouth too, as you should. That's why I said in this energy too, it is important to do more listening and speaking because some people could be listening to what you saying you going on. This is crazy. You get what I'm saying? I did a video a while back saying black magic don't work all y'all and it don't. It's bouncing off of y'all, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that some of y'all don't have people speaking ill of y'all motherfucking name. It don't necessarily have to be candle magic or any type of root word hex. It don't have to be. Some people can do that with their mind, with their thoughts alone. But some of y'all, because you have you took back control of your life for somebody here. You took your power back. You regain focus. There's this tunnel vision. For some of y'all, I'm hearing somebody say, my only focus is God. So this could be you only focusing on your higher self. You only focusing on your mission. You only focusing on how you want to live your life. And because you're not weak and vulnerable, you're not easily fucked with now. You're the topic of a lot of people's conversations. Because who the fuck do you think you are? I just heard they are exactly who they think they is. So somebody, look, some people probably are observing y'all and it's like, who the fuck they think? Like, you know who I am, bitch. You see who I am. That's why you focusing so much on my fucking energy. People is not gonna closely observe something that doesn't interest them. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Even if they're irritated by you, something about you interests them. Exactly. He said that's why I gotta ground so much now because I will get too heavy and make me feel discombobulated. Yeah, like ain't no fucking time for that. Something else I'm hearing to communicate with y'all is that when you are connected with that source energy, with that God energy, everything and all things is already complete. You're already protected. You're already shielded. You're good. Okay. And I'm even hearing for some of y'all that's on the material as well. Everything is already yours, right? That lower energy operates from illusions. Okay. That lower energy operates from it's non-spiritual. Like it tried to convince you that this world that you live in and how you see things is the end all be all. Like this, like it's crazy how I'm trying to give y'all how I'm seeing this. Like the energy try to convince you like your circumstance or whatever you're dealing with, that's it. Like that's as far as it goes. But y'all know y'all connected to something so much bigger. That's why I said y'all have awakened, y'all have upgraded. Y'all realize this is not the end all be all. Y'all realize I am connected to a higher power. A lot of y'all realize God's spirit, my ancestors provide for me. I'm always straight. But some of y'all, that lower energy try to make you feel like that's not true. And y'all know the truth. Some of y'all, this could be manifesting through your families because y'all choosing to take a different path. Y'all choosing to detach from the world. You know how they say in the world, but not of the world. Y'all choosing to detach. So some of y'all family could be like, they're trying to pull you or want you to do things how they're used to doing. And they can make you feel like you're irresponsible for not pursuing certain things. This is for somebody specific. Um, like they can look at you, you know what type of work you be doing, right? But other people can look at you like you just sitting around all the time. You disconnected. You delusional. You can't just be positive. Like I'm hearing somebody say you just can't be positive and expect positive results. Like you hear that type of shit. Like it's like we're not doing that. Spirit, what you gotta say about this? It's just like we not no, fuck that. I'm gonna be real with you. That's how you know you on to something. When people are so fucking adamant to make you think otherwise, when you know moving in that energy works for you, when you know moving in that energy works for you, and people are doing everything in their motherfucking power to make you not believe that, that's that lower energy. That's why I said don't well, I didn't say this, but I'm saying it now. Don't take that projection personal. Don't be like, well, why they coming at me? Why is always someone? Don't worry about it, baby. Just know you really on your shit. Because if you wasn't, nobody would say nothing to you. You get what I'm saying? That person who's already down in the dumps, the person who is very insecure within themselves, the person who's out here just, just going with everything, nobody's fucking with them. Nobody's saying nothing to them. But you, the one who want to do this work to shift this energy, upgrade your life, and flow with spirit. And honestly, another thing I was hearing is being in love. Okay. Somebody commented the other day saying being in love instead of being in lack. When you are in love with yourself, when you are in love with your life, when you are connected with that God energy, source energy, when you are in love with that, when you create a relationship with that, when you bond with that energy, you lack nothing. And this is what's carrying a lot of y'all through. And to a person who have not went on this own journey, they're not going to understand this shit you doing. And some of y'all in this energy can feel like it's real lonely in this energy. Like it's damn like I wish more people got it. You know how they say that it's to say many are called, few are chosen. And it's not even a God out here selecting people. You choose yourself. Once you choose yourself, you awaken to this new world, which has always been in your fucking face. It's just your perception changes and you open yourself to everything. A lot of people don't choose themselves. They want to be chosen. They want something else to happen in their life where they just like, oh, I can relax now. A lot of y'all stop waiting on that. Y'all stop waiting on something to happen for you to feel grounded, for you to feel abundant, for you to feel healed, for you to feel love. You stopped waiting and you started being. You became it. You get what I'm saying? That's that transmuting the energy. So being that y'all in that energy, everything working in your favor. Spirit, what you gotta say about this, Spirit? What's going on? Look at that. Disruption. That's how some of them people looking at y'all. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this box. They want to break out. They feel like, why are you so free? God is real. Hey, baby. Welcome back to the chat, darling. Some of y'all got people mad because you so free. You don't wait on nothing, bitch. Y'all like, look, I got God with me. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do. I'm gonna make this plan. I'm gonna go to this place. I'm gonna do this thing. Like you're unlimited. I like that because I chose to embody freedom. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That's why I said the energy, that lower energy is limited. It's very limited. The higher energy, unlimited. It's girl to infinity and beyond. Exactly. No boxes. You don't have to be like this. You don't have to wait. Some of y'all also strip y'all energy from, you know how some people be like, well, I'm hearing this to talk about paychecks. Like some of y'all for a long time only seeing your resources or your money coming from a check, right? From a check you can predict. A lot of y'all shifted from that, bitch. I'm gonna get this money gonna come from this place. Other things, it's just like y'all opened yourself to many avenues, many channels of everything. Like it's no cap, it's no limit, it's no limit, it's no limit, it's no fucking limit. I don't have to just wait on that. I'm here in child of the universe. Y'all are a child of the universe. Like you are the universe. You are the universe, and it's pouring into you. Love begins. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. You got this harmony, y'all. Motherfucking harmony, baby. Balance. Welcome to the new world. Welcome to the new world. Hey, how you doing? Nina, I'm not doing any personal readings right now. I did say somebody asked me if I could hop on live, ladies. I did some live readings on TikTok last week. I want to do that tonight. I actually planned on doing that tonight. So if you would like a personal reading, it won't be like one-on-one over the phone. It'll be on live. I'm gonna hop on TikTok tonight or on here or on YouTube. And I'm gonna do some readings because a few of y'all were interested. So, but yeah, baby. Jolly, the rapture did happen, baby, but it was a shift consciously. It was a shift. It was a mental shift. It was a mental shift, honey. Right now, we are hyper aware. Thank y'all for the cash apps, baby. Just now seeing them. Right now, we're in an energy where you either on that high side, like I was talking about, or you on that lower side. Everything is energy. It's nothing good or bad. It's not good or bad. It's not good or bad. Like a lot of people got to come out of that too. It's not really good or bad. It's just where motherfuckers at. All right. Everybody have the opportunity to grow and change. Some people just literally choose not to change. You know what I'm saying? Energy is just energy. But when you on a higher spectrum, you have higher experiences. And a lot of people on this new wave, on this new vibe, you don't have to do none of the things, damn near none of the things you used to do to live your life. A lot of us realize on this higher energy, that was a motherfucking illusion. That was what was taught to us. You get what I'm saying? That was what was given to us. We realized that's not the ultimate truth, bitch. That was a program. Now, a lot of y'all are creating your own program. You're creating your own way of living, your own way of being. You're doing what you want to do. You're living on your own time. Even if you clocking in somewhere, it's just like, dude, I'm doing this because I want to do this right. I really don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? So that was the shift. That's why y'all just been relaxing. It's your alignment that's getting things now. It's how you feel that's bringing you what you want now. It's what you speak out is what you calling into your life now. A lot of y'all been moving like this. A lot of y'all been flowing like this. A lot of y'all know this. And that's why I said, don't waste your time trying to convince people that this is the truth. This is the way. They're not gonna get it. Either they are already on this wave or they're not. There's really no in between. Spirit, what else would you like to bring to this? Did I bring my I want to use the empath oracle real quick. It's Rebel Flower official. Rebel Flower official. I just heard you built your house, now live in it. That's what I just heard. I don't know if somebody literally just built the house, you building a house. Um, some of y'all, this could be metaphorically speaking, like your energy, your mindset. You've built what you have, now live in it. Somebody here been really searching for a home. Okay. It's like no matter where you go, you don't never really feel like you at home. Or somebody haven't found their home yet. You could have been living in the same area your whole motherfucking life and it just don't feel like home. And I'm here to communicate that Spirit is wanting you to find that home within yourself, baby. So wherever you go, you can create a home. Some of y'all meant to travel the world. You're meant to be out here living and really on some free spirit shit. Not where it's just like you don't have a foundation. But some of y'all finding yourselves stuck up, like not stuck up, feeling stuck in one place because you're trying to define what home looks like for you. And I'm hearing that you are your home. You are your home and you make other people feel at home. You make your energy make other people feel at home. You are home. Thank y'all for your donations. Yeah, the card faces come out. Yeah, y'all looking at everything right now as cycles. Whatever's going on around you, it's just a phase, it's just a cycle. It's just something that need to happen right now. I need this to take place. Like y'all really looking at everything as for what it is. That person come in your life, they want to leave, okay, to the loo. I'm not gonna chase you. This situation I pursued, it worked or didn't work, it didn't matter. It don't matter. Like it's supposed to be what it's gonna be. Like there's this firmness. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Something else I've been doing on some tangible shit, on some mundane shit, whatever y'all want to call in your life. Really, honestly and truly, really just say you already have it because you do. You already have it. To desire something is to already have it. You wouldn't want something you don't already fucking have or you already have access to. Should I say that? When you're desiring something, you already have access to it. That's why you're called to it. Okay. So the quickest way to bring something into your life, it don't matter what it is to relax in it. Like literally just be like, it's mine. Because when you're constantly wanting something, you want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You keep saying, I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it. So you find yourself chasing something that's already yours. That's why I said for those of you who've been in this detached energy, you might be finding yourself manifesting so quick or speaking something into existence so quick that it might scare the shit out of you. That's because you're detached. Just claim it. And don't worry about how it's going to happen. God is real, baby. Don't even worry. Like you said, just let it flow. We transmute the energy. Everything is being reconstructed. Everything is moving around you to get your life where the fuck it need to be, bitch. I promise y'all. It was this guy I was talking to a while back. He was like, "Your energy is scary." I'm just like, "What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean?" Look, as I say that, the damn gaslighting came out. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you saying right now? What is so scary? What are you scared? Are you scared of yourself? Cause what? I don't know. I asked him. I was like, What is so scary?" He was like, "You just look like you know some shit." I'm like, "Why? Why is knowing something scary?" I really tried to understand. The thing is, though, y'all, I do have the gift of sight. Okay, I can't see, but I don't be I don't just be chilling in my day reading people. You get what I'm saying? I don't be giving a fuck a lot of the times. I really don't be giving a fuck. Now, if I feel like some weird energy is targeted towards me, then I'll read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my spidey senses be tingling when it needs to. But a lot of times I don't be giving a damn. Exactly. They be afraid of themselves. Like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm chilling right now, bitch. Nine times out of 10, I'm thinking about some food. I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about food. I love food. I'm a foodie. Like, I'm not thinking about you like that. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Shit. Mm-mm. They clearly don't know that. I don't know. Like, I'm just like, look, I don't, whatever. You said Taurus, moon, foodie here, yeah, girl. My Venus in Taurus, bitch. I be ready to eat. What? What? I'm telling you. But anyway, yeah, back to the authenticity that came out, bitch. We got these mask cards came out twice, bitch. Look, not worry about you. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about nothing you do. Look, bitch, living life at my own frames. All my Taurus babies up in here. Look at y'all. You said, look at my fingers right now, bitch. Gonna have a snack or something near at all times. At all times. You got 6 places in Taurus. Jesus. Man, look. Y'all Taurus famous. As soon as y'all get comfortable in yourselves, y'all life be rich as fuck. I love a evolved Taurus. They just be sitting on hella resources and good food and comfort and beauty and just love a Taurus. You want to know how to live a beautiful life? Get you some Taurus friends, bitch. They gonna show you the good side of life. Taurus and Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trying to tell you. But anyway, y'all, yeah, like I was saying, this energy, y'all just do what y'all want. Don't let people put y'all in a motherfucking box. Don't be in no box. I feel like this energy too is screaming for the erotic, the taboo. I think Pluto on Aquarius right now too. That would make sense. Is it an Aquarius? I'm looking at this astrology chart right now. Pluto. Oh no, Pluto's no current transits. Yeah. And it's finally direct. Yeah. Yeah. This is a time to be unconventional. That's why I said too, with all this shit coming up, I feel like even if you try to operate the same, it just you will start seeing shit blow up in your life. A lot of people nowadays too, if you really understand the transits of what's going on, a lot of people going to be finding themselves through the internet. Um, and this could be communities with that Aquarian energy. You finding your community right now. That's why it's so important to be fucking authentic. It's really fucking important to be authentic right now because you can find your family. Like just say the people you've been growing up with your whole fucking life. It just like I never really, it just probably was never a connection. And then you go online and you are just being yourself. whatever that may be. You can find your lover, you can find your friend, your best friend, you can find your community, you can find where you're supposed to be in the world. Like you can find yourself through the internet right now. Like I feel like it's like a lot of people I've been noticing is like against the internet right now, like really against social media. But I'm like, if you use it right, you can change your fucking life. But going back to being yourself, you cannot be afraid to be yourself right now. You cannot be afraid to show who you are. You can't be afraid to talk about the things you want to talk about. Like again, how I've been saying for the longest, and I'm gonna keep fucking saying it to ingrain it in your head. Your energy is literally, oh, excuse me, it's literally your currency right now. And if you holding yourself back from the world, if you're keeping yourself isolated, if you making yourself small, because some of y'all are here too, you're a motherfucking genius. Like you're highly intelligent. You know a lot of things. You tapped into a lot of things, but you never share it. You never open up about it. Like you, a lot of y'all may even downplay what you know to try to make people perceive you as I'm here normal. Like you try to keep yourself digestible. It's not a time for that. Somebody said to me the other day, it was just like, I don't think that's they told me they was like, you shouldn't be a spiritual teacher because of how I look. Bitch, what the fuck does that mean? I'm just like, and I don't go around saying I'm a spiritual teacher. I just talk my shit. I just really be talking about life, what the fuck I went through, my journey, how I got from point A to point B. Bitch, I don't want to be called a motherfucking spiritual teacher. That's why I stopped saying I was a fucking priestess. I know who I am at the core. I know who I am. And I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Oh yeah, I know it was a projection, but I'm just saying people will try to say things to keep you small if you allow it. I don't need to prove who I am. I just be who I am and I connect with people who fuck with the energy. You get what I'm saying? You either don't fuck with me, you don't. But I'm not gonna stop talking my shit. I'm just like, yo, look, a bad bitch and a goddess can coexist. I'm like, some people just don't go deep enough for me. They don't go deep enough. They don't do enough research. Cause I was about to hit them with the there's so many sacred, there's so many things sacred in this world. There's so many things sacred in this world. You can meet a motherfucking prostitute that has a lot of wisdom. I don't judge no fucking body. Bitch, what you got up here, what you displaying out here has nothing to do with me. What's your mind like? You get what I'm saying? And honestly, a lot of people, real shit, that is tapped in, they don't display that side of themselves like that. Cause again, they don't have to. If they call to, they will, but they don't have to do that shit to make other people feel comfortable with what they're doing in their life. Exactly what that energy do. Your energy gonna speak for itself. All I'm just saying is you can look whatever you want to look like. You can do whatever you want to do. I feel like the whole shit while we're here is just do what you want to do. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Jolly, that was a part of your journey, baby. It was a part of your journey. Nobody have. The people who did the most done the most cunning shit. I ain't got shit to judge. Girl, look. I was telling somebody that too. I'm like, yo, I was raised in the projects. I grew up in the projects. That affects how I talk. That affects how I move. That affects how I think. Just like I got this conscious knowledge, this spiritual knowledge, I got a lot of street knowledge too. And I would never like try to cloak that. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like I would never try to like act like that's not who I am and try to conform and make people feel comfortable. I don't give a damn. I really don't. Exactly. I love you for a reason, bitch. I love you too. Like, come on. I don't have no been through it all. Been through a lot of shit. So I'll be telling y'all, bitch, if I can get up here and do whatever the fuck I want to do, y'all can do whatever the fuck you want to do too. Your background has shit to do with it. Your past does not define your future unless you let it. Exactly, baby. Real recognize real. Real recognize real. And you know what? You know, it be the people that go through the most grimy shit, who's been through the trenches. It be the people that's been through the motherfucking trenches that really come out with a story to tell. And bitch, I got stories for days. I got stories for days, okay? Got stories for days. Being in the hood, having those paranormal experiences changed my life. Changed my life. It made me who I am now. He said for me, I had trouble getting over my past when it really conditioned me. That's I mean, I feel that, boo, but everything is conditioned. Everything is conditioning. That's what they say when you become aware of how what you absorb become your reality. All you gotta do to change the old condition is just start observing new shit. That's literally it. Make that your new focus, your new obsession. And you will start to live out what you constantly absorbing. You get what I'm saying? Everything can be changed. Everything could be changed. Like the quality of your life will literally upgrade once you just start focusing on more quality shit. I said this to somebody too. Like, if you want to start earning more money in your life, okay, I'm gonna use this as an example because everybody like their coins. You have to start thinking of higher quality things in your life. If you are still thinking down here, but you want to gain more, you're going to attract just enough to get you or to keep you down here. Okay? If you want to attract more into your motherfucking life, more materials, you have to think bigger. Not just for the sake of attracting more money, but it's like the universe is now providing you with the resources you need to get XYZ. Does that make sense? Put it this way, y'all. If you constantly thinking about, I just need money to pay my bills, right? Like you want more money in your life. Like, you know, we all grew up in the hood. For those who grew up in the hood, we probably constantly heard people talk about hitting the motherfucking lottery. It's like, oh, once I hit the lottery, you know, I'm gonna just be chilling. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, right? But in their everyday reality, they're not even moving like that. They want that to be their lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So they never end up attracting that fucking money because they not moving like that now. So if you want to attract more, you want your life to expand more, you have to start shifting your focus to living that way now, to moving that way now. And you don't have to buy shit. Let's just say if you wanted some new furniture in your house, you're not gonna sit in your house and like, damn, I just want some new furniture. You're gonna go fucking window shopping for some new fucking furniture. Right? Does that make sense, y'all? Like, it's like y'all have to just expand your vision. I love how you said that. That's the difference between knowing the path and walking the path. Yeah, that's it. That's why I said earlier on this live that lower energy would try to convince you that what you see in front of you is the end all be all. It doesn't want you to imagine. It doesn't want you to dream. It doesn't want you to think outside of the box. It needs you to conform. And if you grew up in a projects like me, the dominant energy of everyone around you is struggle. Okay? It's a few people in the hood that has the go-getter, ambitious, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here energy. All right. But the dominant energy in that environment is struggle. It's, you get what I'm saying? It's giving in to whatever system is created there. It's, this is it. This is it for us. You get what I'm saying? If you allow that energy to absorb you and that becomes your belief, then you won't create nothing. You won't even pursue no new shit because you're just like, why pursue that when this is where I'm gonna be? But when you break outside of that box, well, you be like, I'm gonna think bigger anyway. I'm gonna go do this thing anyway. I'm gonna put myself in that environment anyway. Life has no, it has to mirror you. It mirrors back to you. It brings you the resources to get that shit done. Your lifestyle change. Is it hard in the beginning? It's a little difficult in the beginning because you're reprogramming yourself, but it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible, baby. Crabs in a bucket is whatever. Like, y'all can crawl on me, nigga. I'm gonna still get out. I'm gonna still get out. You can still go to apartments, baby. It don't cost nothing to tour an apartment. It don't cost nothing to tour an apartment. It don't cost nothing to fucking go test drive that car. It don't cost nothing to go window shop. You have to dream. You have to let yourself have these experiences. Because what you're doing is you're actively showing the universe, which is yourself, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna need whatever I need to get this done to be presented to me so I can get this done. But I'm already taking the steps. That's the difference between a person who's just sitting back and waiting for a miracle and a person who's becoming a miracle. I don't have to wait. I'm just moving. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Now, okay, so let's use that as an example. You say, okay, but I'm gonna start looking at a luxury apartment. This is the thing. While looking for those apartments, right? Remember how I talked about embodying. When we attracted something into our lives, we want that to be our new norm. Okay? We're wanting it to be our new norm. So right now in this moment, when you're thinking about a luxury apartment, does that feel comfortable for you? Or does that feel like something that's still too big for you? Because if it feels too big, you will go look at those places, but you will tell yourself, no, no, I don't think I can have it. I don't think I can afford it. I don't think that's in my budget. Okay, so if it feels like a relief, continue moving that way and go look for your place. Like you said, you don't know what the fuck. You can fuck around, get a job opportunity at the goddamn place. Somebody want to put you into that place. They probably hook you up with a deal on your new place. You get what I'm saying? Anything can transpire once you allow yourself to have it. That's how this new energy shit is working right now. I promise y'all. This energy is more about intention and flow. Set the intention and flow. Shayla said, how do you rewire your mindset to keep going after taking chances and experiencing failure? Failure is a part of winning. If something didn't go according to how you thought it was, that means there's a better plan. Regardless of what you're dealing with, always know that everything, no matter the situation, is working in your favor. It's when reprogramming your mind, you're not trying to be super logical. The logical side of your mind be like, okay, if it's working in my plan, how is it working in my plan? We're not doing that. When reprogramming your mind, which is you reprogramming your belief system, what you believe, you want to ground in the fact that everything is working out. If I'm driving somewhere and all of a sudden there's a car accident of me way ahead, you feel like, damn, now I'm gonna be fucking late for work. Bitch, that probably prevented you from experiencing something maybe at work. Or maybe the accident happened before, so you wouldn't get in the accident. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to start thinking of things from a perspective of, yeah, it's just all working in my favor. Everything is working for my highest good. Honoris, baby, thank you, honey. Thank you for your donation, baby. I miss y'all too. When you are shifting into this new belief, all you really doing is surrendering to yourself over and over again, y'all. We're not trying to fall in line with circumstances. We're falling in line with ourselves. We are aligning with ourselves. Remember how I was talking about earlier in the video? I said when you connected to source, when you connected to that God energy, you are connected to the part of you that has all things already completed. You know, I say God work in mysterious ways. There's so many ways to get one thing done. It's infinite ways to get one thing done. We're not here to try to figure out how everything is going to be mapped out, how everything is going to work. All we got to do is just set the intention. It's done. After you say that, you have to surrender to yourself. Then what I mean, again, by surrendering to yourself, you got to have faith in yourself, baby. You're going to have to just believe in yourself. That's what they mean by, can you bet it all on yourself? Can you bet it all on yourself? That's what that means. Is it scary a bit in the beginning? Yeah, I'm not going to tell y'all it's not going to be challenging because a lot of people not used to doing that. Is it possible? Yes. And the more you really detach, the more you stop trying to cling on how everything is going to be mapped out, things come together much quicker for you because you're not clinging to circumstance. I like that. You said I'm putting all my eggs in my basket. Yeah. Yeah. This is when you start moving like this, you're operating from the spiritual plane now, which is where all things come from in the first place. If everything is energy, that means everything is spiritual first. That's why I'd be confused. It's a little off topic a little bit. But when people be like, "Oh, you want to that's the spiritual journey? You can't be. The spiritual journey is demonic. The spiritual journey is all these things." Like people trying to downplay the spiritual journey, and I'm just like, everything is spiritual, though. Everything is spiritual. Everything, bitch. Whether you understand it or not. When people be hitting me with that, I'll be like, "Well, explain where your thoughts come from. Hmm? Explain where your thoughts come from. Where does your thoughts reside? You know what I'm saying? How do you have dreams?" Anyway, bitch, that's a whole nother subject. But I'm just like, girl, you said, would it work if I play music along with my vision and my highest mindset and surrounded? However you want to do it, baby. There's no. I'm gonna be real with y'all. There is no. Again, there's no one way to do anything. Whatever makes you just feel like it's working, it's working. If you say something is not working, it's not working. That's how powerful you are. That's how powerful your word is. That's how powerful your belief is. So if you say, I'm gonna play this music and it's gonna align the situation for me, that's what's happening. Also, if you don't want to do nothing, if you just want to say, I'm just going to chill and I'm gonna just be so still in myself that everything gonna have to work around me, that happens as well. A lot of people just don't know how to surrender to that because they feel like if I'm not doing nothing, then nothing's gonna happen. Y'all heard that saying, "Be still and know that I am." That's kind of what that means. Like when you are connected with yourself, that God present, that source, everything is already done. Now you just looking out into the world and seeing how it's all gonna play out. That takes patience with yourself. That takes inner compassion. Just surrendering. Have fun. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the unfolding. The seed has been planted. Jolly, I agree. This stillness, this stillness is whoever on this journey of stillness, I know you're doing it for your whole motherfucking bloodline. Love, baby. Thank you for your donation, honey. I appreciate you, baby. I know whoever's called to surrender like this, you are doing this for your whole bloodline. Because I always say the work that you're left to do is where your ancestors left off. It's where your family left off. So whatever you're dealing with now, the people before you was dealing with the same shit. So if you're deciding to shift gears and do something different, you doing this for your whole bloodline, baby. You doing this for the whole family. So for those of you again trying you training yourself to be still now, this is not just you being still. This is you training yourself to release fear and doubt. This is you reminding yourself that you don't have to earn rest. Rest is a part of just living. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not a motherfucking slave. I can chill whenever I decide to, you know? For those of you who suffer with buyer remorse and you choose to come out of that, like I don't have to feel bad for treating myself, investing in myself. You say curse them out every day. Don't cuss them out, baby. When you know better, you do better. You got to think when operating like this, when shifting your life like this, it is challenging in the beginning, yo. It's hard. It's hard. You know how many motherfucking times I wanted to quit and I just couldn't quit because I'm just like I don't want to live like that. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to continue my life like that. So I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna just cry my way through. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna just fuck it. Like I would rather suffer through this and get to the other side than just stay where I'm at and suffer for the rest of my life. So it's challenging. That's why I say you do have to have compassion with yourself. Don't be hating your parents and shit. Don't be hating your grandparents. Everybody at where they was at. Everybody got to their point in their journey, and they just so happen to pass you the baton, baby. They so happen to pass you the baton. So now it's your turn to see if you're gonna go a little further. And really, that's what this whole shit is about. It's just an awakening to life and yourself. And once you shift gears, your whole bloodline shift gears. So your children, they can be on a whole new journey, a whole new way of being. You said my therapist just told me that I broke the mold with stillness as a choice to bring change for my whole life. Girl, it's true. I got chills when I read that. It's true. Lovey said, man, felt I actually stopped having sex just to heal. Sometimes I think that if I could possess an object, it would be a Buddhist statue, just still and peaceful. Possess yourself. Possess yourself with the all knowing that everything gonna be fine. Oh, baby, you powerful. You said 16 years, you powerful. You powerful. I bet you are charged up 24/7. You are charged up, honey. Whoever enters you next better be God Himself, herself. That's the only thing getting in that because, girl, honestly, when you go a long time without it, it makes you really do see your own power. You also see how overrated, the sexual experience can be if it's wasted on somebody who does not really work on themselves. It can make you very choosy, but when you are in your own energy like that, you are charged up. Do you hear me? And not keep doing it because if you do have those intimate moments with someone, you do have to be very fucking picky. But girl, I don't know if I can go 16 years. 16 years? Shit. 16 years? Girl. That'd probably be the death of me. I'm a certified freak. Look, that's why you had to pull back, girl. You said, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said I can't get past ovulation week. Listen, ovulation be having me feeling like a beast. Big beast. Come here, boy. About to hop on somebody's head. Listen. Oh, I said she powerful. Zena over here, bitch being a superwoman. Shit. That's what we talking about. Big mama in it. Hello. Shit. A beast. A savage. Come here. Let me put my head. No, let me put my legs around your head. Listen, man, look. Listen. Listen. flinging weights in the gym. Listen, boom. You get what I'm saying? Just be like, bitch. Nah, for real though. Like I said, big ups to you, mamas. Big ups to you, babies, because it's powerful shit. It's powerful shit. I really love that for y'all. But for my girls out here doing the dope, love that for y'all too. Love that for y'all too. All I'm gonna say is make it work in your favor. Don't be doing the do just to come. Get something out of it, baby. That yo, that box, that portal can create things in your life. You get what I'm saying? Whether you solo dolo, whether you just DJing on yourself, you get what I'm saying? Or you doing a do with somebody else. Either way, that is a powerful source of energy that you can use to recreate your life, create your life, manifest things in your life. It's powerful. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. I'm good for it. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. I be getting charged up off myself, and I will go into it with a motherfucking intention, and then boom, something happens. You know what I'm saying? Fucking life just, man, ladies, yo punani, yo punani is the source of energy. I'm telling y'all. You say you use that energy to clear a lot of trauma. I could see that. Mm-hmm. That magic. You said the right things, baby. That's what it is. That wand is sacred too, baby. Ain't no doubt about it, baby. It's just, listen, when the two come together, I'm all for it, baby. I'm all for it. It's one of my favorite topics, bitch. I'm all for it. Yeah. The one, when he is controlled, when he is grounded within himself. You know what I'm saying? When he's grounded within himself. Oh, God, I'm getting flashbacks, bitch. I gotta stop. Real shit. Girl was saying pussy boots. Yo, go add the rows too, baby. We're gonna add some hype up in here, bitch. We're gonna add all the functions. Let's add all the functions, bitch. Let's just put everything in a box. Let's just go down a list and check everything off the list. What we need for this excursion? What we need for this? What we need to do? What you like? What you like, baby? What you like? I damn sure we go our list. What turn you want, baby? What you want me to do? Okay. Boom. I got my list for you too. What we need to bring to the function? Set that intention and be just about to go out of space. I'm not fooling with y'all. I'm not fooling with y'all. Look, what the fuck time is it? Y'all talking like it's 2:33 in the motherfucking afternoon, bitch. We gotta chill out. Monet, baby, thank you for your love donation, honey. Thank you, darling. A witch and a wizard. Y'all better listen. That's some powerful shit. Y'all just better be on the same motherfucking page. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. Can I tell y'all something? It's really rare. It's really rare that a witch and a wizard come together. And I'm gonna be real with y'all as to why that is. A lot of the times when two forces come together that's very fucking powerful, it's so fucking intense that usually one of the other person end up running from each other. If they stay together, 9 times out of 10, those two people get married. Like they literally like once they're in union, they forever in fucking union. But a lot of times when a witch and a wizard come together, it's so fucking intense that it just they probably better off as friends. But I'm saying this because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all, some of y'all probably already in this situation. Well, let's say a witch, she's usually with like a blue collar man. You get what I'm saying? Or her partner is usually somebody who's more into the mundane. You get what I'm saying? Like they maybe be a force in the mundane world. You get what I'm saying? They get into the money, they get into the bag. Like the witch is behind the scenes doing her thing. Like it's never really like two of the same coming together. Same with like if a wizard or warlock, he probably he just doing whatever the fuck he wanna do. But 9 times out of 10, the woman he choose to be with or choose to fuck with, she's not as spiritually developed. And some people just being 100 with y'all, a lot of the times it's because the person in power is using that person to navigate the world with. Like some of y'all be like, ew, that don't sound right. I don't think that's true. But a lot of the times they probably be getting used energetically to get certain shit done. So some witches probably use a man who's not really in tune for his energy to get shit done in her own life. Sometimes that's a mutual agreement though. Like it be on some mutual shit, like there's an understanding. Then you have the witches and the wizards that's doing it without your knowing. So it's tricky, but that's why I said a lot of the times when witches and warlocks come together, the energy is so intense. If they're not moving on some high vibration shit, it's too much. It don't work. It's fucked up, but that's how it goes. That's how it is. Like I said, some people will give you their consent. Like sometimes it's a mutual understanding. But a lot of the times, witches and warlocks don't tell you shit. They just using your energy. That's why it's important to know how to read energy. That's why it's important to have discernment. That's why it's important to practice reciprocation. What you put out is what you get back type shit. You got to have boundaries. A lot of people just be seeing witches and warlocks like, oh, they so fine. They look so good. Something about them is so magnetic. You really got to use your discernment. Because that power they're exuding, people be coming to them like moths on a motherfucking flame. You got to know what you're going to them for or what they coming to you for. Exactly. If you feel depleted when you are done being in their presence, they are draining you. That part. That part. So being on the phone with them, texting them, chilling with them. If you leave and you feel like, oh my God, like I'm so tired. I don't give a fuck how much fun you had. I'm so tired. Oh my God. You've been zapped. Gotta be. Des, you said like my man be like, I just want to pour into you and he know my power. Or shit, long as y'all pour into each other, when it's reciprocal, y'all can create anything. But if it's not, somebody's benefiting greatly and somebody's not. But Yeah, y'all. How the hell we even get to this? How we even get over here? Oh, we was talking about S magic. You said when I wasn't as aware I am now, that happened to me. He manifested an interview of a lifetime after one encounter with me, and he had been waiting for that for years. Oh my God. Shit like that. Things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Because you got to think too. For those of you who are spiritually elevated, you got higher spiritual ranking. Oh no, sleeping around is definitely not safe energetically. You gotta have some type of boundaries. You gotta know how to cleanse. You gotta, and again, I'm not here to judge. You do whatever you want to do, but just think about, break your energy down like on some mundane shit. Would you give your bank account information to just anybody? Would you give your social security number to just anybody? You wouldn't do that. Your energy is very much sacred. Okay? People can attach to you. People can, like, just being transparent with y'all. Some years back, I was dating this guy, and we had a smooth connection or whatever. But when we finally hooked up, when we got together, it was like I was taking on his bad look. Like he had a lot of shit going on in his life. And when we started sleeping together and dating the shit, like my life started, man, I'm gonna just put it this way. The first day we moved together, I got into a huge car accident. All right. I was fine. Luckily, my car wasn't damaged that bad, but it was just like every time I would link up with him, something fucked up would happen to me. So energy can rub off on you, and you have to use your discernment. Not sometimes, all the time. You say, yes, I'm a witch, and my boyfriend hasn't established his path, but he's 100% support my magic, and even pour into it financially. And that's all, baby. That's shit. That's amazing. Then honestly, boo, he is on his path then. He's honoring the goddess in you. That's why I said your partner or the person you choose to come with, they don't have to be necessarily on your path. They just have to be in agreement. You get what I'm saying? Are y'all mutually benefiting from each other? What y'all do, y'all thrive. If only one person is thriving, get the fuck away. That's why too it's important to make sure that whoever you're dealing with too, they not in competition with you. Because a person can say they support you. I've had this experience too. Somebody can say they support you, but low key they're competing with you. They want to outshine you. They want to outdo you instead of grow with you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful of that shit too. And that can manifest not just in relationships romantically, but friends and things too. Like, okay, so if you feel like you're not there where you can tell toxic energies, it's kind of like I feel like when you can read yourself really good, you're able to read other people. So before you try to read other toxic energies, become aware of your own energy. You understand, like how you feel and how you move. You get what I'm saying? Like what you be thinking about. Really study yourself. The more you study yourself, the more you are aware of how you move. Once again, you will see how other people move out here. Are they moving weird? Are they moving, you know what I'm saying? Are they being fake? Are they not being fake? Are they genuine? So I'm pretty sure if you moving in a genuine way, you can read when somebody trying to manipulate the shit out of you. And if you can't, then again, just become more self-aware. You said I have a friend that asked me to do spell work for her because everything is going so good for me, and I said no because I don't want to intervene, intertwine her life with mine. Is that no? That's not selfish, baby. That's just your boundary. That's not your. Okay, think about this. If the same way you charge yourself up to get those results, she can do that same work. She can do that same inner work. A lot of the time, unless she's paying you. But even then, if you already said no, then it's a no. But the same work she's doing, you did, she could do. She just don't want to do it. Don't do that because sometimes what can happen is people would they would start to expect you to do it just because you did it the first time. So like I said, unless she's paying, I wouldn't do it. But again, you already said no. You don't want to intertwine your lives. Hopefully she understands that. Sharice, hey baby love. He said, how are you? So glad to be on live. I'm on a solo journey, misunderstood by my family, working through my shadows and always following my intuition. Knowledge of self keeps me busy. Period. But I'm doing good, baby. Glad you could be here, honey. I miss chatting it up with y'all on here. Oh, that Destiny swap, man. Listen, people look. Yeah, you did that remind me when I was in the airport and this girl's man said something to her man, and this woman was staring me down, but I just pretended she wasn't there. Yeah, don't worry about it. Some people just project. Thank you, baby. Miss Monet. I appreciate you, darling. But yeah, just the discernment everywhere you go. Because that weird energy exists everywhere, but it's also a lot of good energy out here too. So make sure that um y'all focusing on that just as much, if not more. You said any thoughts on worry? What you mean? A big honestly, baby, when it comes to worrying, if you wanted me to like talk about how not to, you just gotta kind of get to a point where you just don't give a damn. And sometimes that take a long time. Sometimes that takes you going through a lot of shit before you get to a point where you just don't care no more. But the only way to really stop worrying is just to be like, fuck it. Like I said earlier, everything is just working out for me. I'm not about to worry about shit that's out of my control. Release control. If you worry a lot, release control. When you worrying, you need things to be a certain type of way in order for you to feel good. When you start worrying about or focusing on conditions to be a certain type of way and for you to feel good, and you start just allowing yourself to feel good, you start focusing on your feeling, you make your feeling a priority, the outer world will start to reflect what you got going on inside. You say, well, you say the government shutdown is more spiritual. Uh, everything is spiritual, baby. I haven't really been focused on that because it don't affect me anyway. I know it affects some people, but y'all gotta think a lot of things they use in the world is for control tactics. So if you feel like what they're doing is going to impact your life heavily. For some people, it may delay some things, it may push some things to the side. But again, when you know that everything is working in your favor, you're not worried about that. The real government is government of self anyway, baby. If your thoughts and if your mind, if your perception governs your reality, what they got going on over here and over here does not affect you unless you allow it to affect you. So your energy has definitely upgraded. Glad to see you again, Queen. Thank you, baby. I appreciate all y'all. Yeah. I don't know. I just be like, God is the government. Source is the government. They can only project a false sense of control. That's why I said too, that's why the collective is waking up, because a lot of people feel this, but we just don't know if we can fully trust that. And we're all being called to trust that energy. You get what I'm saying? Who gonna outdo God? Nobody. They can only pretend to be God. They can only pretend to be something that's above the higher power, the creator. They can't do that. For a long time, they have moved like that, and people have fell in line. But the whole reason for this shift collectively is 'cause a lot of people are realizing, bitch, you don't run everything in my life. You don't run nothing unless I give you that power. For real. Why y'all think back in the day they was taking witches and warlocks out of the game? People who had gifts, people who was awakened to this. It's too many of us now. It's too many of us now. But back then it was a rare thing. It was the people who was awakened to this, who know this, who understand the laws of the universe, who understand who they are at a core level, and they want to shut those people up. They want to keep them quiet so they don't wake nobody else up. But now we in the new world, bitch. You got too many people who's thinking for themselves now. What you gonna do? Take everybody out of the game? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna eliminate everybody? No. And that's why they pouring out all of these things to try to make people doubt themselves again. Even if you go a day, maybe you probably have a little moment of doubt, but it ain't gonna last for long. You go right back to, bitch, I'm just tripping. You go what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let these negative ass weird thoughts consume me. I'm not about to let this fear mongering get to me. Like a lot of people catch themselves and you about to switch this up. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. This new timeline feels good. It's really big on relax. It's big on embodiment. What you embody, like I said, that's your world. You make that bed, you lay on it. The whole new game is embodiment. What are you embodying right now? The spirit of relaxation, the spirit of joy, the spirit of love, the spirit of abundance, the spirit of wealth, the spirit of freedom. Like what you embodying right now? I coffee cold. That's why I said, and this energy I'm in, I'm doing whatever I want to do. To the person that was like, how can I look like this and talk like this? I don't know. Ask God. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even care. Do what y'all want to do with this energy. You said, I swear it was just July. Now it's October. Time is an illusion. Time is fake. Because I swear, between 2020 and now, It's like the years between 2020 and 2025, it seemed like a glitch. Like shit, 2022, 2021. It's like, did that even happen? What happened in 2023? Like me and my sister was having a conversation about this the other day, and I'm just like, these years seem like they just blink. You blinked that it was gone. That's why I'm like, that's why I said too, the veil is gone. People are realizing, bitch, we just in one big ass day. We in one big, we really just right now, we just here. We're just here. Shelly, you asked, do I practice beauty magic? Girl, yeah, every time I put on my makeup. A skincare routine is beauty magic. Putting on your makeup is beauty magic. Doing your hair is beauty magic. Getting dressed is beauty magic. Anything could be beauty magic, really. Shit, the things I say to myself regularly is beauty magic. Glamour magic, as they call it. You got what they say. How many cells you got in your body? And I gotta Google this so I can give y'all some facts. I'm gonna just say this: every cell in your body is listening to how you treat yourself. It's observing how you treat yourself. It's observing what you say about yourself in your life, and it's reflecting back to you. You. So I would hope that y'all are here practicing your beauty magic, bitch. So you can get more. You can be more fun with time. And it doesn't mean that you're focusing solely on your looks, but if you have this vessel, you want to speak highly to yourself of yourself so you can take care of yourself. Damn. Okay. So the average human body contains approximately 37 trillion cells, though this number varies by age, sex, and body size. So you got all those cells in your body listening to you at all motherfucking times. Hmm. Y'all better that's why you gotta make sure you in the right environment too, baby. You say everything I do is magic because I'm a magical nigga. Exactly. Everything, bitch. Everything. If you're cook, you're doing magic. You take a bath, you're doing magic. When you go to sleep, you're doing magic. When you speak, you're doing magic. Shit, when you look out into the world, you're casting out. You're casting. Hey, come on, everything. Everything you do is a ritual. I love this for us. The more aware. Somebody, I had seen this post online. Somebody was talking about how the internet itself is magic. It's portals. It's different portals, and you can tap into any fucking portal you want to. And the more you tap into that specific portal, the more it shows up in your life. That Aquarius energy. What time is it, y'all? How long we been on here? Almost 2 hours. It ain't too bad for the live. Exactly. Concrete Rose. My very existence on this planet is magic. Jelly juice, that's true. Everything. Everything. The more where you become it at, the more again you can start shaping and molding whatever you want in your life to come in, to move, to be. That's why I say it again that That weird ass, low ass energy try to convince you that things is boring and you can only move this way and you can't get this if your fucking money ain't right. You can't get this if your credit ain't right. You can't do this. You can't live like that. Like exactly, that's the devil. It's that lower energy. Not entertaining that. So Rebel, thank you for being here, baby. I feel you. I damn sure be saying that. That's crazy. You said that. I be saying that. That's not my path anymore. That's not me anymore. I don't resonate with that. I'm not gonna speak like that. I rebuke that. I release it, and it go away. And really go away. And just live your life because what? But I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna hop on one of these platforms again this evening. Um, Either YouTube or TikTok to do some live readings for y'all. But I appreciate all of my babies here. This was nice. This was fun. And I'm gonna save this live for y'all, okay? But until next time, it was lovely seeing y'all too, babies. Much peace and love, okay?